Talk to other parents. If you get to know the other parents at school, you will likely feel more motivated to get involved in the culture. A great way to meet other parents is to join the parent-teacher organization or association. Attend meetings regularly to get to know other parents and learn about issues affecting your child's education. 3. Talk to other parents about what your kids are learning. If you have concerns about anything that is happening at the school, it will be useful to have another viewpoint. The parent-teacher organization will usually sponsor many events and projects throughout the year. For example, they might raise funds for a new computer lab. Joining this organization is a great way to work with others to improve the school. To monitor schoolwork. Taking an active role in your child's education can be very beneficial in helping her succeed. One of the most important things you can do is to pay attention to what she is learning in school. Keep track of what subjects she is studying and monitor the assignments she is working on. 1. Younger children tend to bring home projects, worksheets, and information from the teacher. If your child is in elementary school, ask her to go through her backpack with you each afternoon or evening. Take time to ask what she is working on. Ask her to explain each of the items she brings home, and show a genuine interest. If your child is older, ask about individual classes. Instead of saying, "How was school?" try saying, "What experiments did you work on in chemistry today?" 3. Help her with difficult subjects. If your child is having trouble with a particular subject or class, you can provide extra learning opportunities outside of school. First, assess her needs. Is she simply bored by the topic? Or does she seem to struggle with some of the necessary basic skills? 6. For example, maybe your child just doesn't seem interested in her history lessons. Try to make the subject more interesting for her by talking to her about some interesting individuals in your family. Hearing stories about relatives can make history seem more relevant and exciting. If your child is struggling with certain skills, there are some steps you can take. For instance, if your child is having trouble retaining information, try making flashcards. Ask the teacher for a copy of the curriculum, so that you have all of the necessary information. Then, design some flashcards that you can use to help your child study in a fun and creative way. 4. Encourage reading. Not only will your child need solid reading skills in school, but helping your child to become a reader will promote lifelong learning. One of the most effective ways to help your child become a better learner is to promote reading outside of school. You can do this by finding ways to make reading enjoyable for your child. 7. If your child is young, you can read books together. Devote some time each evening to taking turns reading from a popular series such as the Harry Potter books. Set a good example by reading your own books. If your child sees you choosing to relax with a book in the evening instead of the television, she will be more likely to adopt the same habits. Don't be afraid to offer incentives. Have your child set a goal of reading a certain amount of books in a month. If she meets the goal, offer a reward such as a family outing for ice cream. 5. Promote involvement in activities. Reading and doing homework are considered types of quiet learning. While these are important, your child also needs to engage in active learning in order to have a more well-rounded education. Active learning means that your child is actively participating in an activity. 9. Encourage your child to join a sports team or an after-school club. Playing a sport like soccer teaches teamwork and the importance of following the rules. Social interactions will also help your child gain confidence. This will help her to succeed in the classroom and out. Take your child on educational outings. For example, ask her to accompany you to the local art museum. Ask her opinions about the different exhibits. Lead by example. Show your child that it is important to live a well-rounded life. Join a book club with other parents in your neighborhood to demonstrate that learning can be fun. 10. 6. Help develop healthy habits. The mind-body connection is very important for a child's development. In order to succeed at school, your child needs to be physically healthy. Take an active role in her education by making sure that she is properly nourished and well rested. 11. Make sure that you provide healthy snacks and meals. While your child is growing, it is important that she receive the right nutrients. Provide healthy snacks such as fresh fruit or veggies and hummus. Children need about 8 to 11 hours of sleep each night, depending on their age. Make sure that your child has a structured routine that includes a reasonable bedtime. 12.